Welcome back to another video. My wife and I grabbed some video from our Storm Matchmaker event that was hosted by Kingpin Pro Shop at Riverside Lanes in Danville, Virginia. We want to thank Ryan and Ashley Oakes for hosting an awesome event, and we hope to attend more in the future. This is a long one, so feel free to skip around and just check out the balls that might be useful to you. Matchmaker events are essentially bowling ball demos for Storm, Roto Grip, and 900 Global products. It's a great chance to test out a large number of bowling balls in a short period of time. If you haven't attended one before, all the balls are fitted with switch grip fingers and thumbs if the ball has a thumb hole drilled into it. You get fitted when you get there for finger grips and the thumb if you need it, and they fit into a bunch of balls that have been pre-drilled with neutral layouts in varying weights and spans, like extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, stuff like that, and then in various weights, 14 or 15 pounds mostly. The spans are each a little longer than the previous, and you can get something that's a pretty close fit. You take your switch grip fingers and thumb to the ball you want to throw, and you're off to the races. And if you need assistance switching anything out, there's the Pro Shop and Storm staff there to help you along the way. Today's event featured quite a few balls, and here they are quickly. For Storm, they had the Summit Ascent, Phaze AI, Ion Max, and Road Warrior. For Roto Grip, they had Optimum Idol Pearl, Attention Star Sequence 2, and the Excel. And for 900 Global, there was the Sublime Focus, Harsh Reality Pearl, and the Origin. We went into today's event on the hunt for a ball up and down for my wife's current favorite ball, the Optimum Idol Pearl. This has become her main piece for League, but her other go-to balls, the Roto Grip Clone and the Exotic Gem, have seen enough lane time that they're ready to be replaced. Among the balls we saw today for her, the standouts for ball up were the 900 Global Origin and the Storm Ion Max. While she really enjoyed both, as a lower speed, lower rev bowler that likes to play down and in, she's always looking for balls that can help her create some shape on the lane. Between those two, the Origin seemed to be slightly better for that, while the Ion Max was a little better for traction. As far as balls down go, options today were a little limited. It really came down to a ball like the Summit Ascent versus the Road Warrior, and of those two, the Road Warrior seemed to be a slightly better fit. We're not 100% sure if this is the way we'll go for ball down, but it's definitely in contention. So if we were building a 3-ball plus spare arsenal for League Night, we'd be looking at the 900 Global Origin, followed by the Optimum Idol Pearl from Roto Grip, and then the Storm Road Warrior down from that. If we expand that out to a 2-toed arsenal, we would add in the Ion Max for some traction, and then the Sublime Focus for a symmetric traction option as well. Enjoy the rest of her videos, and I'll be back to talk about the balls I threw at the end. I didn't really have anything I was looking for in particular today. I drill a lot of bowling balls, so I generally have something in most slots that I feel pretty good about already. However, when I attend these type of events, there are generally one or two that I walk away feeling really like I'm matched up perfectly with, and a lot of times it's not the ball I expected it to be going in. So here's where I fell on the various balls I threw today. The Attention Star S2, I didn't throw this one for very long. I just don't care for the reaction it gave me on the lanes, so I kind of got a few shots in with it, one that did that, and then moved on to some other options. The next up for me was the Sublime Focus, and this one was a huge surprise for me. I probably had the most success on the day with this one, and I typically don't care for big core symmetrics that are sanded. If they've got compound or polish on them or a really high grit finish, then I can get along with them okay, but sanded ones are a little tougher for me on a lot of conditions. This one was definitely lane shined from being in the ball demos, but the reaction was tremendous. I just really didn't expect it, and was really happy with it coming out of today. Next up was the Phaze AI, and I really enjoyed this one as well. It's my favorite shiny Phaze to date. I like the Phaze 3 a lot. Phaze 4 and 5 weren't my favorite, especially the 5 when they first came out with Reactive Gloss, but I like this one a lot. It's in contention for purchase as well. I don't have a lot of balls in this area, so shiny or dull doesn't really matter. So the Phaze AI and the Sublime Focus are definitely ones I like throwing a lot today, so they're on the list in contention. After that, I got to test out the brand new Origin from 900 Global, and this one's going to be a hit. It's a lot stronger than I thought it would be. It's probably similar in strength-wise to the Harsh Reality Pearl, but it seems to shape a lot more down lane also. Of the ASIMs I tested today, this was hands down my favorite, and I can move as far left as I'm comfortable throwing the ball, and it never gave up and quit at the pocket. That's something I'm missing in my bag right now, so this one's definitely right up there in terms of want to buy it coming out of today. The Summit Ascent was next. It took me a few shots to figure this one out, but it was a nice benchmark piece as well. It probably fits in a similar spot in my bag to the Ion Pro that I currently have strength-wise, but the shapes would be different since one's ASIM and the other's symmetric. But I was surprised how much I like this one also. The Road Warrior was a nice shape, and unfortunately most of my good shots with it came on another lane. We had some issues where I was filming late in the session, so instead of moving all the equipment and everything, I just moved over and threw a couple shots on a different lane. I don't have a lot of video evidence of it, but it was great when the lanes got broken down after a couple hours of us bowling there. Historically, I haven't cared for a lot of the Road Series balls, but this one is just different, and it was another big surprise from today. To finish it off, I checked out a couple of balls from Roto Grip, the Excel and the Optimum Idol Pearl. For me, the Excel looked the way I thought the Attention Star S2 would look, which I really enjoyed. It's not a spot that I'm currently looking to fill, but it's a great option, and I think it'd have a lot of success for a lot of different bowlers on house shots. It's strong enough to get some traction on the fresh, but not so strong that it's going to burn up on lower volumes. The Optimum Idol Pearl, on the other hand, just was not for me. I only captured a few shots with it, and I haven't ever really matched up with the Idol series. A lot of people do, though, so it's definitely a great option if you're into the Idol series balls. So I've got some tough decisions to make coming out of today about what to buy. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you on the next one.